Aw, who's a good kitty? Here goes nothing.
Tara, you've returned. I knew you could do it.
And I knew I'd seen you somewhere before. I live in Milkwater, my foot.
It's the Wylde boat. Huh, and look, the wildling.
Ah, Tara. Do you have the customary charm?
Oh, here it is. So what does this do, anyway?
Oh, if you break the charm, it reveals your location. A fascinating little gadget.
And if you ever endanger our secrecy here, we will know exactly where to find you.
But where am I exactly?
Oh, where are our manners? Yes, you're in Ravenwood Hollow, our hidden little home. You already know me as a human, but under the moon, I take a slightly more wolfish form.
You may call me Perry. I'm a fairy, and I run the apothecary. What? It's not even that funny.
We've met, course. Oh, but not formally. I'm Zephyr, of the Grimspark Goblins.
I'm Ariel. I would like you more if you were scaly or furry or had wings, but you'll do.
Wow. I've never seen this place on a map of Fairhaven.
Technically, we're not in Fairhaven. This place exists between a point in the human world, that's Fairhaven, and a point in the Fey world, the Gloaming.
Don't tell me. Another place everyone failed to mention.
Come speak with me later. There are things about the Fey world you must know.
So you are the Fae?
Yes, and we don't let many into our home. Not even all witches.
But you brought me here during the summer festival.
Actually, we haven't been able to untie that particular knot.
What Zephyr means is, none of us brought you here. We still don't know how it happened.
Great. Love that there's a unsolved mystery centering around me, being flung through space-time.
Ooh, spicy! Just like your grandmother.
Now that you've been formally received into Ravenwood Hollow, you can come and go as you like. Just remember, never reveal our existence to anyone.
Ooh, I couldn't have dreamed of something so perfect.
Where are you from, Ariel?
It is a place you humans call Brazil. But when I came into being, the humans called it Pindoretama.
That's a long way from here.
One day I may tell you the story of how I came to Ravenwood Hollow.
It was you I saw by Thomas's farm, wasn't it?
It sure was. And I really wish we could have chatted. But we're not supposed to show ourselves to new witches until the time is right. Lena says you're a talented witch. I'm raring to start on your broom.
So you're the one who makes everyone's brooms.
Oh, I don't make. I bond and balance them. Brooms are bonded to the witch, and they're often passed down family lines. You'll be using Hazel's old broom, but we gotta make sure it's balanced for you. Don't want you sliding off the back in midair. Whoa!
No, we certainly don't want that. But using my grandma's broom... I'm not sure if that's okay. It feels a bit disrespectful to just take it.
Hazel inherited this broom from her Aunt Vivian, so I feel certain saying she wouldn't mind. You've already got the broom, but I'll also need essence of silver and some levitation potion. Just don't get that silver out round Wesley. It would be rude, you know?
I have a lot to learn about you all. I hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, no, you'll do fine.
Welcome to my humble little shop. See? I really am a rare bookseller. Just, very.
I used to have fantasies about browsing books in stores like this. What kind of books are these?
Many of them are incantation collections. There's some history of magic and magical theory mixed in too. Oh, and detective stories. I love a good detective story. By the way, the last time I was in town, Kai mentioned he'd sold you a mulberry seedling. Do you have any extra mulberries?
I'll check. What are you making?
Oh, just a incantation.
That's not vague at all.
It's for, well, you see...
It's okay. You don't have to tell me. As long as you're not making, I don't know, some magical bomb.
I would never.
I was joking. Mostly. Let me see about those mulberries. Here you are, Wesley. Enough mulberries for an entire pie.
Now, what I'm making is much more interesting.
And what you're making is... Oh, fine.
Okay. I've been researching ways to lessen the effects of lycanthropy. That is, being a werewolf. I would prefer to be a little less, werewolf-ish.
But you have such lovely fur.
That's kind of you. However, being a were-creature comes with plenty of downsides. One of the texts I read suggested that an incantation made with ink of the mulberry might help.
I hope you get what you want.
Me too. Here, take this. Fair is fair.
So, were you born in Ravenwood Hollow?
Not at all. I grew up in a tiny town in Alaska, and my parents are decidedly human. The story of how I ended up here is quite complicated.
You've never been in a real apothecary, have you? This isn't some pharmacy run by mortal doctors. Careful what you touch. I work with sensitive ingredients.
I will. Promise. By the way, what exactly are you, Perry? A pixie?
I am a fairy. To call me diminutive is an insult.
Sorry. I have a lot to learn about Ravenwood Hollow.
Now that is a fact. By the way, thank you for the honey you gave us during the summer festival. Honey makes a perfect reagent.
You're welcome. It's nice to get to know the fairy it went to.
Oh, if you ever need potion supplies, come visit me. My ingredients are the finest in Ravenwood Hollow.
I will.
Guy's always trying to convince me to join him out on the waves. I enjoy the craft, but it's not really my thing.
You made this all for me? It's like the most comfortable comfort food there is. When I was learning to surf, I grinded on a plate of Loco Moco afterwards every time. I'm jazzed. The waves sang to me while I danced on them.
I'm ready for it to be fall. It's peak pie season after all.
I love working in my garden and the feeling of soil in my hands. I just don't like it under my fingernails. Some people think of craftsmen as being all right with dirt, but I'll tell you right now, the second most important tool in my toolbox is a decent nail brush.
Charming. Thank you. Amira's always a fun chat. I could nerd out over data and statistics with her all day.
Yeah! Should I go to bed? Thanks, Grandma. The time for walking slow has passed. Lighten my feet and make me fast. Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag.
This shop has been in my family for 5 generations. Well, maybe longer if you count my ancestor Helga Dahl's shop that stood on this spot. It burned down in the Great Fairhaven Fire of 1817.
Oh no, that sounds terrible. Was Helga okay?
Oh yes, she was acquitted.
That's not what I...
The constable thought she started it, but he had no proof, did he?
Amira's been on me about my surfer's ear, but as long as I got one still doing the job, I'm all good, brah.
My mum's been calling me every week lately. I want to pick up, but then I hesitate so long the phone stops ringing.
Can I get to work on the wild broom yet? Oh, please say yes, please.
It's your lucky day, Zephyr. I have everything you asked for.
Woo! Ha! Time to do some crafting.
You're really into this, huh?
I just love my work is all. Come back tomorrow, and I'll have your new ride ready. Oh gosh, I just love meeting new witches who grew up outside Fairhaven. You must have so many stories about the city.
People keep thinking that, but my life has been 1,000 times more exciting since moving here.
Ooh, I couldn't have dreamed of something so perfect.
Whoa.
You may stare, I have wondrous ankles. This is my watch post. I keep a lookout for wild animals who may be wounded or otherwise in danger. Come visit me if you ever want to learn how to commune with all of nature's creatures.
Is it time for... Good morning, Thomas.
Not such a good morning at my farm. My well water's coming up full of mud and silt.
Oh, is it broken?
No, that means it's about to go dry. The drought has gone on too long.
Well, you're welcome to use my well if you need to.
Appreciated, but that's not going to solve the problem long term. Yours will go dry soon too, I suspect. And while you're planning for this dry spell, might want to check in with everyone in town. This has been a scorcher of a summer.
I will. Hey, thanks for giving me a heads up, Thomas. Oh, what a good purr. Natalia.
Oh, there. Looks like it's gonna be another scorcher today, huh? And, that brings me to a bit of bad news. My water pressure's been too low to keep my slack tub cold enough to set my pieces when I'm done working them in my forge. Of course, I can still melt your ore into ingots as you need.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
No worries. Hopefully this hot spell will pass soon.
My cousin's wife is from the DR. She sent me this stone called Larimar to make her a custom piece. It's the exact color of breaking waves on a sunny day.
Oh, Angus, even for you, that was a terrible joke.
Whatever, you're laughing. How about this one? What do you call a gay pride parade in Fairhaven? 5 people and a flag. So, what about you, Miss Tara? What side of the parade would you fall on? Inquiring minds want to know.
Angus, that's none of your business. Tara, you don't have to answer that.
I follow my heart wherever it leads. I don't really care about labels, to be honest.
Ooh, I like her, Kim. Forgive me if I overstepped. It's just that I want to try a recipe for this romantic chocolate fondue to go with my fresh pound cake, and there are no new couples around here to give it a whirl. Let me know if you know anyone who might be interested. I thought a new rancher would be busy, but Marty sure seems to have time to spare. He hangs out in front of my croissant display and snaps so many photos. Says they do well on social. I can't argue with that.
That new rancher keeps staring at me. Like, he's clocked me, but he does not know what time it is. I hate it when people do that.
Ooh, that's got just the right amount of eggs. One time, Angus tried making flan from a store-bought gelatin mix.
No!
Yes, I was so excited, and then I saw the box and just heartbreak.
Hi there, Violet. How's your garden doing?
Sunflowers like sun, but not feeling like they're on the surface of the sun, you know? I've been recycling water as much as I can just to have enough water for my flower beds, and timing Sebastian in the shower. I swear, his hair routine is even more complicated than mine, but I think I might be done for this season after I harvest my last batch. The bees need water more than the flowers do.
Giva seemed so familiar to me, and then I realized she is my friend Alice's ex. Alice lived in my dorm in undergrad and had a picture of Giva on her wall.
Wow, small world.
I'm convinced you can connect any lesbian in the world to any other by less than 6 degrees.
Hi, Damon. Gosh, you must be the one person whose business is doing well in the drought.
Well, the problem with being the local watering hole is you have to have water to make beer. I've been bringing jugs of water over the ferry, but the prices keep going up. My taps may be running dry soon. I'm not sure I have the heart to tell Bruno.
Hi, Emmy. How's business?
Booming! People are so thirsty, we can charge whatever we want. I'll have enough for the Slingshot 3000 in no time.
How's business going, Emmy?
Good. Yesterday, he was so hyper, Mom made him run a lap around the house just to burn off some energy.
Hi, Lena. How are things going?
Oh, busy, busy. We've ordered jugs of water from Milkwater. Everyone seems to need more than the town pipes can supply. So if you need some water, they should be coming off the ferry soon. Oh, and if you have any eggs to sell, that would be great. Marty's hardly got any lately. I can't wait until this dry spell is over.
One day, someone's going to come around looking for something I don't stock. All the more reason to head out on my next adventure.
Well, I guess the fish are the only ones who don't have to worry about running out of water. Eh, Bruno?
They might not, but I do. I barely got enough to keep my ice machine going and my fish fresh. I'll buy what you got to sell now, young miss, but I might have to close up soon if it gets much hotter. And to make things worse, Damon's keeping me to a 2-drink limit. I'm parched!
So much Persian food is acidic, even the drinks. And I wouldn't want it any other way. All that tartness keeps me sharp.
I wish my parents were still spry enough to make the trip out to Fairhaven. They'd love to see how Fairhaven has changed since I was a teenager. That's when we stopped spending summer vacation here.
I asked Giva if she'd get drinks with me, and she said she didn't drink. So I asked her if she wanted to get coffee instead, and she said she didn't drink coffee.
Don't tell me you didn't get the hint.
Well, then I asked if she wanted to get tea, and she said she loved tea, but not men. So that's that.
Hello, constituent! Faring well in the heat?
I feel like a melted candle.
Yes, well, we all must sacrifice to get through this drought together.
Oh? What are you sacrificing?
Well, you know... things. I must go. Important town business awaits.
So if I use my boat to get to Ravenwood Hollow, how does everyone else get there?
A different form of transportation reveals itself to each of us over time. Mine, for example, is a funicular. And no one can see it but me.
Wow. I thought my boat was cool. Now I find out that I could have had a bullet train or a penny farthing bike.
We totally need to do a Bring Your Familiar to Coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
Cameron's influence troubles me. More and more people attend his services, which means he'll persuade them to believe that there are malcontents out to do harm to the community. We need more information. Novice, Acolyte, the time has come for both of you to learn shapeshifting. How do you feel about a feline spy mission?
Oh, yes! I see where you're going, and I like it.
Feline spy mission?
We'll learn how to turn into cats and then sneak into the consciousness center. How close is my guess?
Telepathically close. Every witch learns from Ariel how to shapeshift themselves into animals, but they must wait until they're old enough not to misuse such power. I trust both of you to treat your animal hosts with kindness.
What if I get stuck as a cat? Now, that would be funny.
Ariel won't let you get stuck as a cat, I promise. Parker's mentioned more and more talk of rooting out the malcontents, and Cameron is often scribbling in this tiny little notebook of his. We need to know what it says. Visit Ravenwood Hollow for a transmogrification lesson. Then see if you can find an open door at the center to sneak through.
This might be going too far. Why don't you ask Parker about Cameron's notebook?
We don't really talk about that sort of thing. Besides, we need that notebook.
Hey, I'm not bothered by this.
As long as we don't get caught.
Light follows the darkness. Remember that.
So, this boat I can use for interdimensional travel. Can you see it?
Sure can't, and I couldn't when the boat was Hazel's either. That's how it works. Honestly, you're missing out more than me. You don't get to see my magic scooter.
I'm sleepy.
Morning, Tara. Any chance your grandma may have passed down any folk remedies for ailing cattle?
No, why? Is one of your cows sick?
Well, that's the thing. I just don't know. She's not producing milk, but Dr. Syed checked and said she doesn't seem to have an infection. I may have forgotten to feed her once, or twice.
The animals get sick if you forget to feed them?
Apparently! And I can't get a vet to come in from off-island for at least another week or so. I just wish someone in Fairhaven really knew animals. Let me know if you think of anything.
I may know someone. more! He's...
All right, Tara. Get a load of this! My finest work yet!
I don't want to say that it looks the same, but it looks the same.
It's how she flies that matters, not how she looks, silly. And she'll only fly for you. Now, you'll only want to use this broom in Fairhaven. Perry placed a charm here to keep witches from coming and going unannounced. Oh, and you can forget about taking your broom into the Oops! I said too much. No, Ziffer. Never mind, never mind.
The glow? What's the glow?
Nothing at all. Anyway, here's some levitation potion. You'll, need to keep her fully charged to fly around, so, keep a batch of levitation potion brewing whenever you can.
So, how long were you planning on letting me believe that you lived in Milkwater?
Well, it's what the residents of Fairhaven have always assumed, so I just went with it.
Is it strange living among the Fae? Since you were born human.
Yes, I still feel like I have a lot to learn about Fae customs and rules. I do miss having low-stakes human conversations sometimes. But I'd rather avoid going to town if it's not necessary.
Well, if you're nervous about being around civilians, you could come visit the Coven at our circle.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. You only meet at night, and I think I make some of your members uncomfortable when I'm in my wolf form. Plus, sometimes I have a hard time controlling my howling. I hope you don't mind my saying so, but I see a lot of Hazel in you. I hope you decide to stay on. And come visit us in Ravenwood Hollow whenever you need anything. Ah, just what I was looking for.